Emancipation Proclamation freed millions who had never known it. She would become the most dangerous black woman in America, not with a gun, but with a printing press, a relentless investigative mind, and a refusal to look away when a nation demanded her silence. Born in Holly Springs, Mississippi in 1862, Ida's world shattered at 16 when both parents and a sibling died in the yellow fever epidemic of 1878. Rather than allow her remaining siblings to be separated, she took a teaching job. She carried herself with an authority beyond her years, becoming the sole provider for 6 children. This was her first act of defiance, not against a system, but against despair itself. In Memphis, Tennessee, her fight would find its true target, and her voice its sharpest edge. In 1884, Wells boarded a first-class ladies' car on a Chesapeake and Ohio train. When the conductor ordered her to move to the cramped colored car, she refused. She bit his hand hard enough to draw blood, braced her feet against the seat, and made the crew carry her off physically. She sued the railroad and won a $500 settlement, though the Tennessee Supreme Court overturned the verdict. But something had been ignited in her. Ida B. Wells had discovered that her voice could become a weapon, and she would never put it down. Her true turning point came in 1892 in Memphis, when a white mob lynched 3 of her successful businessman friends. Wells launched an investigation that would shake the nation. She dismantled the lie that lynching was about protecting white women, exposing it as a tool of economic terrorism and racial control. She published Southern Horrors, Sending Shockwaves Nationwide, a pamphlet that sent shockwaves nationwide. In Chicago, the pen struck harder than the torch. When her office was destroyed, she kept writing from exile. She understood that shame was a weapon the South could not deflect. She traveled to England, delivering lectures that exposed the horror of American lynching to international audiences. The British press amplified her message, and the resulting pressure forced American village leaders, to confront atrocities they had dismissed. Back home, she co-founded the NAACP and the Alpha Suffrage Club, fighting for black women's right to vote. In 1913, she refused to march in a segregated section, stepping out to march at the front of the Illinois delegation, a single act of defiance that spoke louder than any speech. Ida B. Wells was a journalist, an investigator, a suffragist, a founder, and a relentless warrior for truth who never waited for permission to fight. In 2020, she was posthumously awarded a Pulitzer Prize for her courageous reporting on lynching in America. Her life reminds us that the pen, wielded with precision and courage, can expose what power desperately tries to bury. Keep this vital history alive. Follow, and share the MJFBA page to ensure these powerful stories reach and inspire minds across the globe. I am MJ, and I am FBA. And together we will continue uncovering the profound truths, remarkable triumphs, and chapters of our shared past. Until next time, stay strong, stay curious, and never look away from injustice.